read books by Sheikh Fethullah Gülen, and also I met a lot of people who have been working and who have been actually inspired by him. And the way his movement and his thoughts have been to live Islam, not only talk about Islam, but to live Islam in the modern world. How do we live Islam in the modern world so people can actually look at us and say, oh, well, these are good people. And that's very unique, compared to other movements there. And his movement as an educational movement, I think that's very unique. And I honestly feel that they are probably at this time, these movements which have been inspired, or the institutions which have been inspired by Sheikh Fethullah Gülen, are probably the best way to live Islam. I think that, in my opinion, the way he has been, living Islam or inspiring people to live Islam, I think is very much according to the Quran and Sunnah. There's no compromise there. Whenever there have been reform movements, by many enlightened Islamic leaders to live and present Islam in the language of today, people have accused them of, moving away from traditional Islam and so on and so forth. That has happened with other Islamic movements. And perhaps I never heard in the past anybody accusing Sheikh Fethullah Gülen or people inspired by him of acting in this way from a religious point of view. This is something new, and this has happened only in the last, 3-4 years, that people are accusing him of changing or compromising Islam. That was never the case, and you can't see that from the books or either. But I feel that that's just a political thing, and it's a power politics which is doing it. President Erdogan has been working very closely with people of Fethullah Gülen's movement for a long time. There was no problem there, and it's only when they are perceived as enemies, now these accusations are coming. Now, this is very disappointing for me. Now, if there are differences, and differences may have been because of some allegation of corruption and all those things, now these should be investigated and found out what the truth is. Rather than anybody who is accusing you of corruption, you turn against them and try to destroy them, and thereby destroying the whole democratic process and the society as well. So this really, as an observer of Muslim movements and Islamic movements and politics in Muslim countries, for me, as an observer, I'm really disappointed by what's happening there. When I heard that our institutions or organizations which have been inspired by Sheikh Fethullah Gülen, they have been named as terrorist organizations, that was really unbelievable. Really unbelievable. I just could not understand that who would vilify them like that. It's really an insult to the great number of people who have been doing such a great job. I mean, these people have been doing work in education and teaching people how to live in the modern world as Muslims. Okay, I have never heard that any of these people have taken part in a single act of terrorism. Where is the record? Not a single incident had taken place. Now, coming to the coup, now the accusations are that was somehow directed by Fethullah Gülen. That's ridiculous as well, in the sense that military coups, a person who is more than 70 years old sitting there in a village in the US will be directing people to go through a military coup. And military coups are very secret things. Only a few people know about it. Okay, not tens of thousands of people can be accused of taking part in a military coup and put into jails. It's just unimaginable. We are seeing that tens of thousands of people are arrested, they are in jails, some of them have been under torture, their careers have been destroyed. Okay, the best brains in the judiciary, in academia, as teachers, Turkey has lost them because they have been purged and they've been put into jails. So this is really a loss to the people of Turkey and really to the Ummah as a whole, that such great people have been stopped from doing their good works, and it's really a shame and vilification that they are being called terrorists, because there is no evidence, there is nothing, not a single incident that they have taken part into violent activities. So this is really not fair.